student. I hope that I am audible to everyone. You can raise your thumbs up. Okay. Today, in today's lecture, that is on 28th, we will be talking about the last topic which is in chapter second. Okay, the last topic which is there in chapter second, almost the last topic. So the topic is that how we calculate the large length. Okay, for example, if we need to calculate the distance in between the Earth and the Sun, the distance in between the Earth and other planets that are very far from our Earth. So in that case, how we will be calculating the large distance? Obviously, that distance is very large. So in that case, there is one method which is known as the parallax method. Okay, which is known as the parallax method. This method is helpful in calculating the large distance. Okay, the large distance which we are having, this method is helpful in calculating those distance. So let's try to learn something about the parallax method. That what is parallax method? Okay. So in case of parallax method, what we do? First of all, let us try to do one experiment. Okay, that experiment, just to analyze the parallax method, we can do that experiment, and that experiment can be done in our home also. For example, if I am having a pencil with me, okay, if I am having a pencil with me like this, suppose this chalk is the pencil, I am not having the pencil with me. So let us assume that this chalk is a pencil, and you just place this chalk in front of the wall, okay, very close to that wall. You people may be having a screen on your laptop, or you people may be having a wall in which you are sitting in a room. Okay, so you can, when you place this chalk like this very close to that wall, so what you do in the first step, just close your one eye. Let us suppose that in the first step, while performing our experiment, I am closing my left eye, okay, and I am seeing the tip of this pencil. I am seeing the tip of this pencil, and with this left eye, I have seen a certain position with respect to this wall at which this tip lies on the wall. Okay, there may be some position of this tip which may be lying on that wall while we are watching it with our left eyes closed. Again, without changing that position of that pencil, okay, again without changing that position of the pencil, just close your right eye, okay, and open up your left eye like this, and now see that there is a change in the position. Okay, when you observe the tip of the pencil, then you will see that there is a apparent shift in the position. Okay, this experiment you can perform in your house also. Okay, so you can mark those two positions on the wall which is very close to that pencil tip. Okay, so in first case you will be observing that the tip of the pencil may be here. In second case, by closing the other eyes and opening the other eye, you can see that the tip has the different position. Or one can say that there is a change in the position. Okay, there is a shift in the position. Okay, one can say that there is a shift in the position. That means there is a parallax error. Okay, there is an error, or there is a change in the position, and this change shows what? This change shows the distance in between the position. Okay, this shows the distance in between the position, and it is in some cases, if we want to calculate this distance, then this distance is also known as the basis. For example, if I am observing any planet which is there. For example, I am observing sun. Okay, I am observing sun, and I have taken two positions from the earth. Okay, this is the earth, and I have taken two positions to view this sun. Or suppose let the first position be this, and let the second position be this. Okay, so there may be certain distance in between this position. Name that distance to be d, small d. Okay, so this distance, the distance of the 2 point of the observation, the distance in between 2 point of the observation is known as the basis. Okay, is known as the basis, and there will be some line joining the sun and the point of first observation. Okay, in the same way, there is a line joining from the sun with respect to second point of observation. Okay, let this be I, let this be one's first position, and let this be second position. So there is a relation, okay. At the same time we can see that this distance which is in between the 2 points of observation is making some angle at the center, is making some angle at the source, okay, at the source or at the point of observation, and this angle is denoted by theta. Okay, this angle is denoted by theta. Since this method is known as the parallax method, because here what we do, we are calculating the large distance. Okay, we are calculating the large distance with the help of parallax method, and just because of the change in the view, if we see, we are observing the image of the sun. Okay, so there is a relation. There is a relation in
पापा मैं खा क्या
there is a relation in between. Please switch off your mic. There is a relation in between this d, this angle, and the distance which is there in between the sun and the point of observation. Okay, I am naming this distance to be capital D. This distance is very large. Okay, because if we are talking about the planets are very far apart from each other. In the same way, our Earth is very far from the sun. Okay, so there is a relation in between this angle, this capital D, and this basis. Okay, the distance in between the 2 points of the observation is known as basis. This is the basis, and this is the parallax angle. This is the parallax angle which these point of observation makes with this sun or with the point of view which we are viewing. Okay, from different positions. So there is a relation. You might have seen the relation in between the arc of the circle, the radius of the circle, and the angle. Okay, if there is a sector like this, okay, if there is a sector like this is making an angle of theta. If this is the radius r, this is the arc. Okay, so what is the relation in between theta? We can from here we can write that arc is equals to what? Arc is equals to r into theta. Okay, r into theta. In the same way, we can analyze this also. Okay, if I am assuming this to be an arc, okay, because this distance is comparatively very small as compared to this distance. Okay, so instead of considering it as a straight line, we can also assume this line is supposed to be in a form of arc like this. This line can be assumed to be in the form of arc because this distance is very small as compared to this distance, capital D. Okay, so what we can write in this case? We can write that D is equals to what? D into theta. D is similar to the radius of the sector. Okay, and theta is the parallax angle. Theta is same as this theta. This all we have discussed in case of supplementary physical properties. Okay, so from here you can decide that what is the relation or what will be the long distance which we want to measure in terms of this basis and in terms of theta. So this formula is very important. This formula is very important, and with the help of this formula only, this was all about that how we can measure the long distances which are given. Okay, in astrophysics, it is very important. This formula is very important in astronomical physics. That how we can measure the long distance if theta is given, parallax angle is given, and the distance in between 2 points of observation is given. Okay, that's why it is the heading measurement of long distances. Now let's talk about that there are some relations. Now what we'll be talking about? We'll be talking about this angle theta. Okay, this theta can be expressed in radian. See, this theta can be expressed in radian. See, at the same time, in any question, this theta can also be written in terms of minutes. This theta can also be written in terms of seconds. Okay, so this theta can also be written in terms of degree. So now we'll be tabulating the values and the relation which is there in between degree, in between radian, in between minutes and second. That if some theta is given to you in radian, and if someone asks you that just convert this radian things after doing the tabulation we'll be calculating, okay? And those values which we'll be getting after showing the proper calculation, these need to be learned, okay? Because those formulas or those values are very important to solve any problem which is related to this topic, okay? If you open up your NCERT book on page number 19, then you can see that there are certain relations of the angular term. That is, if there is 360-degree angle, then that is equals to how much? That is equals to 2 pi radian. Okay? And if 1 degree is given to you, okay, if 1 degree is given to you, then how many radian will be there? This will be how much? This 2 pi will be divided by 360. Okay, if 360 degree is equal to 2 pi radian, then 1 degree is equal to how much? Pi upon 180 will come out to be. Okay, this much of radian. This you need to remember. Also, what there is given, the value of this 1 degree is calculated. This value is calculated and it comes out to be 1.745 into 10 to the power of minus 2 radian. Radian is written as RAD, that we have told, that we have discussed in supplementary physical quantity. Okay. Now, if something is given to you in minutes, then what will be the value? You need to note it down that how many minutes are there in 1 degree. So, it is a standard value that in 1 degree, there is 60 minutes. Since I am showing the minutes, that's why I just put one line on this 60. If I would be saying about seconds, then instead of this one line, we need to put 2 lines. Okay? So, this is the representation of minutes. That if there is any quantity which is in minutes, so on that there will be only one dash line. Is it okay? So 60 degree will be equal to how much value? 60 degree will be equal to this much of radian. 60 degree is equal to 1.745 into 10 to the power minus 2 radian. Okay? Now let's talk about seconds. If in 60 minutes there is this much of radian, so how many radian will be there in 1 minute? So let's see. For 1 minute, this 60 will get divided by this number. Okay, so for 1 minute, simply using the unitary method. Okay, for 1 minute, how much will you get? You will be dividing this quantity by 60, and the results come out to be, I am directly writing down. Okay, I am directly writing the value from here. The value comes out to be 2.098 or 2.91 into 10 to the power minus 4. That is written in your NCERT, but after that also I'm tabulating it in one page. Okay, it is very important that it will be very helpful for you people if you tabulate it in one page. Just note it down. Okay, write in a note like this, and you can note these values. Since it has been shown in the example, but by making a note also you can express these things. Again, if in 1 minute this much of radian is there, so in 1 minute how many seconds will be there? In 1 minute there are total 60 seconds. So this 1 minute is equals to 60 double dash. Okay, so how many in 1 second, how many radian will be there in 1 minute? In 1 second, again this quantity will be divided by 60, and the results comes out to be how much? 4.85 into 10 to the power minus 4, 10 to the power minus 6 radian. Okay, so if the value in second is being given to you, theta is given to you how much? If theta, let us suppose that given to you in 36 seconds, then what will be the value? What will be the required value in radian? The required value will be multiplied by this number, because in 1 1 second there are how many? There is this much of radian. So for 36 you need to multiply 36 by this amount. Okay. Similarly, if 36 minute 4 second is given to you, theta, and if someone asks you just to calculate this theta in terms of radian, so first what you need to do? First what you need to do? You need to convert this minute quantity into radian, and then the second quantity into radian. Okay. So in 36 minutes, in 1 minute there is how much of radian? There is this much of radian, 2.91 into 10 to the power minus 4. Okay. And 36 into this much plus what? This 4 second. 4 second into this quantity. Because 1 second there is this much of radian. Okay. So the required amount will be in radian. The things will be more clear when we will be solving the question on the basis of these facts which are there. We will be solving exercise based problems. Okay. Now, based on the previous discussion, let us do one question from NCERT. That is question number 2.24. In that, the question says that when the planet Jupiter is at a distance of 824.7 million, okay, that means what is given to you? We have been given what? Capital D value is given to us. 8 point, what is given? 824.7. And what else is given? This is the distance from the Earth. Its angular diameter is measured to be 35.72 seconds. Okay, theta is given 35.72 seconds. What we have been asked? Calculate the diameter of Jupiter. That means what will we need to calculate? We need to calculate the basis. Okay. What is the diameter of this Jupiter? ये मान लो Jupiter है. एक यहाँ से एक एंड गया, एक यहाँ से गया. ओके. और ये क्या एंगल बना रहा है? ये थीटा एंगल बना रहा है. ठीक है. Also we need to calculate this basis d. We are knowing this d. So how many of you can calculate? Just do by your own self. After that, I'll be doing. So I'm doing this question. Okay. So before doing this question, the conversion is very important. And what we need to do, we need to convert this parameter which is there in million kilometers. Okay, this much of million kilometers. So in 1 million, there are how many numbers? How many zeros are there? For 1 million, what we can write? There is 10 to the power 6 for 1 million. Similarly, for 1 million kilometer, this entire number will be multiplied with 24.7 into 10 to the power of 6 what? Kilometers. Now 6 is not visible now. Into 10 to the power 6 kilometers. So we are having the value of d. Now what we need to convert? We need to convert this value of theta. So what is the value for 1 second? What is the value for 1 second? Value which we have calculated recently. For 1 second there is how many radian? The angle should be converted into radian. So 35.72 will be multiplied with what number? This number will be multiplied with 4 point something now. 4.85 into 10 to the power 6. 10 to the power minus 6 radian. 10 to the power minus 6 is not visible. Now you have converted your angle into radian, which was in seconds, because in 1 second there is 4.85 into 10 to the power minus 6 radian. You have converted your capital D, that is distance of that Jupiter from the angle It's very easy. So diameter is how much? What is the relation? Relation is what? It will be d into theta. From the previous relation, I am writing this. Okay. So what is the value of d? The value of d is this much. 35.72 into 4.85 into, taking this value 8.24. Sorry, 824.7, and what else? Into 10 to the power. This has a power of 6 and this has a power of -6. So both get cancelled out. So there will be nothing in powers. So what the value which will be coming here? This much of kilometers. This is the diameter of Jupiter which is coming. It is very simple. We only need to calculate the basis and that what we have calculated. Okay. Or in power of 10, if someone asks you just to calculate in power of 10, then how much it will be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.42 into 10 to the power of 5 kilometers. This is your required answer. It is very easy, I hope. Or okay, or till one number of significant figures, till one number of digits you can write it like this. This is your required answer. Okay. Now I'll be solving about range of length. We'll be talking about range of length. What is the relation of length if any physical quantities is expressed in different units? Okay. So as you can see in your book also, it has been tabulated at page numbers 21, where it has been written that if 1 Fermi length is written, that means in terms of meter, this 1 Fermi is equals to 10 to the power minus 15 meters. Okay. If 1 angstrom is given to you, 1 angstrom is given to you, that is equals to 10 to the power minus 10 meters. Okay. Similarly, if 1 astronomical unit, 1 astronomical unit is given to you, length, if suppose that length is expressed in terms of astronomical unit, so 1 astronomical unit or 1 AMU, it is also written as AMU. Okay, sometimes astronomical unit is written as 1 AU or AU. Okay, not AMU. It is written as AU, astronomical unit. It has a value in meters. Okay, there is a relation which comes out in meters. That is equals to 1.496 into 10 to the power of 11 meters. So if someone asks you that how will you define 1 astronomical unit? So you can say that 1 astronomical unit is the average distance, okay, is the average distance in between the sun and the earth. And if someone asks you that how much is the average distance in between sun and earth, then you can say that in terms of meter, 1.496 into 10 to the power 11 meters. Similarly, if someone asks you that 1 light year, how much is 1 light year? Okay, it is also represented as 1 Ly. It comes out to be 9.46 into 10 to the power 15 meters. Okay, this is the distance traveled by light in 1 year. If someone asks you to define what is 1 light year, then you can say that this is the distance traveled by light in 1 year with the speed of light 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. If this much speed a light has, then it will cover certain distance, and that distance is equals to this much, 9.46 into 10 to the power 15. Similarly, one is very important, 1 parsec. How will you define 1 parsec? 1 parsec is equals to 3.08 into 10 to the power of 60 meters. Okay. define 1 parsec? So it is defined as the angle which is subtended by the radius of Earth orbit. Okay, angle which is subtended by the radius of Earth orbit at an angle, and the angle which subtended is 1 arc second. Okay, the angle which is subtended is 1 arc second. So sometime 1 parsec is also denoted by this much of them. So if in any question which is given to you, if someone asks you just to convert the length from meters into parsec, then if you are knowing these values, you can convert by division or multiplications. So these are the standard values which is required for to measure the range of length. Okay. So let this much be for today. Still, is there any doubt? So you can ask me.